Good morning, y'all. It is Saturday, and I know we got so many videos yesterday. Oh wow. But I said I had a bad dream, and I wanted to come tell y'all about it. Y'all know me, I had to come tell the saints. That's my new word. I had a bad dream, and I had to go tell the saints. All day, all day. Anywho, I did have a bad dream. I woke up, I felt the excitement in the air, and then I thought about my dream. And Kiara, that's one of my brilliant ones. She wanted so badly to finish school, and so she can go to college, and so she's been on the internet studying, so it won't be all lost, This fight that we've been in, if they allow us to upload this video, because they struggle with what they want. I was just trying to keep her positive. A lot of folks talk about it being the end of the world and the things that are going on and things that are in history that we may not ever get to see or write correctly. I don't know. We sat down yesterday, and I tell you the math problems that she was doing. I said, oh, wow. They were really too steep for me. I kept saying, okay, I think the problem was 3 times 2 to the negative 2. I always said negative square. I don't even know if it means that. And so I said it's 10 times 10, negative 10 times negative 10, which would be a positive 100, times 3. But wasn't one of the multiple choice. So, okay, that's not it. Alright. Alright, next. That's what it was. It was 3 times negative 2. No. 3 times 10 to the, 3 times 10, and then it had a integer, negative 2. And so I don't think I said do the integers first. Or do you call it exponents? Well, I know when I sit down and think, I'm just waking up. But my answer wasn't on multiple choice. So I was like, oh, Kira, you're in trouble. And then they had stuff like different types of rays, what we call triangles, different type of triangles. One was like in a right angle, and the other was like an obtuse angle. But then you have other lines on there. And it says AOC is 75, and DOC is, I think it was 200 and something. Then what they asked me? I forgot the last point. I was like, oh wow, we in trouble. Unless you're doing business math, what came to me yesterday, unless you're doing business math, that's not going to show up on college. Now, my college was what I wanted to take. I took stuff like accounting, and math was on there, but simple math, it had exponents. But when it comes to, I would say that's geometry. And I don't, trigonometry or something, but I don't remember having to do that in college, But one thing I want to encourage the kids, because they have been beaten, and they're playing with them in school. Personally, I don't even like putting them in there, but, they're learning. And thank the Lord for keeping them. Because I know one of my daughters, they kind of held back her grades. And they get mad because they don't want me to say anything. I still tell you I have A students. That's what they are. Kiana, Kiara, Nikki, and Angel are straight A students. Kiana was AB. Nikki, Kiara, and Angel were straight A. I think Tifa and Jeremiah was doing good, but these people had started on just, I guess, the oldest one and the baby and the only boy. I don't know. He started getting in trouble when he was smaller. This was on the radio, so this is still part of this little issue that was going on. Nevertheless, they still bothered him. They were still being bothered. And so as I laid up here and encouraged Kiara yesterday, you can still go to college. We feel like, I felt personally like it was just Obama. So I didn't tell Kiera that it was Obama. I just said, yeah, by the time he get out, Kiana might be hindered because Obama's just stupid like that. He ain't gonna let Kiera go. I mean, Angel them. He's not for us like that. He keeps twisting. His mind's not right, really. I really believe that it's Obama. But as I fell asleep, last night, and I woke up this morning, my dream, it just sparkled me because it says, well, you better get up and start fighting now. Because it's not just Obama. It is white men. And they will try to hold you after Obama. And that's what just what came to me, that you need to tell the people, we need to start fighting now. Because my dream, oh wow, it was so scary, that there was a lot of blacks behind bars. And they were fighting one another, fist fighting one another. And they were church folks. And you had some church folks that had been real church folks, but yet they still did the crime. For all different types of reasons. They were persuaded, but they did do the crime. But there was an extra person that came in this war. There's some just fell asleep, and some that's been fired, whatever else. They're clearing out folks. And I tell you what my dream said. A new person came in. I don't know who he was. He started taking over a lot of stuff. And he goes, well, let me see how he had it. Because he was going to take some innocent ones. He's trying to hit blacks. There's another white man who had been on a case and another one. They both looked to be I think they were FBI agents or CIA. I don't know which they were. But they kept feeling as if he ain't gonna do nothing. He can't do that. One who, I'm not going to say he was in love with blacks, but he felt the same way we did. Well, you hear. He wasn't racist. He was trying to rectify the issues out there. And another one said they were going to shoot him. We're going to hit him. And so him and the other guy, was just two of them. They were talking about, securing the premises. Go ahead and finish off those who were guilty. Which wasn't very little. Almost like a fingernail, a tip of a fingernail. And this new guy come in and said, no, we're going to, keep hitting them and hit her. And then we're going to hit some whites. That's what he said in my dreams. We're going to hit some whites to make it look real. And then he said to himself, because what they don't know, I'm not white, I'm Mexican. I know I laughed, but it wasn't funny. But he was fooling them. And he said that he told them, we're going to hit some white too to make it appear as real. And the other guy who had been on the case said, he's not running this. And the other guy that was trying to do what's right looked at him and said, I'm going to shoot him. And he goes, okay, but what if they're backing him? Because there was some, whites left. What if they're backing him? And tell him to go ahead and hit blacks. Because they've already demolished. The ones they had was, injured already. And many of them were guilty. But yet they were doing a discrimination thing. And then what's so funny that even the judge, the white judge, but the guy who had taken over wasn't really white. And they thought he was white, but he was really Mexican. And that's what he said. And so he wanted to attempt to, after he killed blacks, turn around and kill some whites. Yeah, that was my dream. But in order for my children to, I told Kira, you can still go to college. They have so many ways of helping. And if you motivate yourself, and that's to all that are listening, I think what they do first is they try to humiliate. What they do to the black mind, sometimes I wish I could set my kids down. Because I know for children, even for you to talk to is still humiliating. For you to be able to talk with them and tell them that what they try to do to the black mind is discourage you. Because they have the power to put you up against others and let you fall. They want to mess with your self-esteem. They want to discourage you. They put you in a relationship to break your heart. I even heard in this war they was taking people's wives and making them stay with other women, with other men, other women for a year. They'll break you in after a year if you lay down with them, right? They put you in homosexuality, female and female. I heard this one girl was in homosexual. She was a virgin keeping herself. These are Christian. And yet they put her with another female and made her continue to make love and had to put hickeys and stuff. So, I don't know. I like to keep things at 10 minutes. It keeps it ticking. And that's what you should do. Keep a ticket.